Beloved chosen one, receive this heaven-sent revelation that will transform your entire journey. When the Almighty grants you prosperity, speak of it to no one. I am trembling as these words flow forth, because what heaven has disclosed about your approaching wealth must be safeguarded with absolute vigilance. The adversary has been surveilling your financial transformation. The Lord revealed to me explicitly why most anointed vessels forfeit their favor immediately upon receiving it. Beloved, before we proceed further, take a moment. If these words are already stirring your innermost being, don't remain a passive spectator. Join our community now so you capture every divine confirmation sent your way. You understand how the enemy attempts diversion precisely when you most need spiritual nourishment. The Father is addressing directly those who have been selected for extraordinary ascension. You have endured rejection, been overlooked, pushed to the margins. Yet heaven has been observing. Those sealed passages weren't divine denial. They were strategic protection. Your selection for prosperity wasn't arbitrary. The Almighty chose you because of your shattered nights, weeping alone, your intercessions when nobody stood beside you, your loyalty when betrayals encircled you. Heaven unveiled to me that you are entering a season where the Lord will channel wealth into your possession that your ancestors petitioned for but never witnessed. However, this favor carries a solemn warning. Your silence will dictate your longevity. The Father showed me adversaries already positioned around you, anticipating your elevation. Some are dormant threats that will activate only when your resources multiply. Others are familiar countenances who display smiles in your presence, yet secretly desire your collapse. Your divine selection arrives accompanied by spiritual resistance. As heaven begins mobilizing resources toward you, darkness is likewise assembling its forces. The warfare escalating around you isn't retribution. It is validation of your chosen standing. The Father has concealed you for protection, not punishment. Every rejection you endured was preparing you for this approaching wealth transfer. Your struggles weren't random. They were strategic conditioning for handling favor without fracturing. Remember, when prosperity arrives, inform no one. Your assignment is too significant, your calling too sacred, and your adversaries too proximate to risk premature disclosure. Your wilderness wasn't abandonment, it was your training facility. Every tear you have shed, every night you have wrestled alone, every prayer that appeared unheard was actually constructing your spiritual muscles for wealth. The Lord revealed to me that chosen vessels undergo unique wilderness conditioning. While others receive immediate satisfaction, you have endured extended preparation because your assignment demands unbreakable character. The spiritual battles intensifying against your mind, body, and resources aren't random assaults. They are calculated training exercises engineered to sharpen your perception. You will need this elevated spiritual sensitivity to navigate the complex relationships accompanying your wealth. Your isolation wasn't rejection, it was strategic shielding. The Father maintained you hidden because premature exposure would have attracted destiny thieves who weren't prepared to celebrate your elevation. I perceive the betrayal that blindsided you. That intimate friend, family member, or ministry associate who turned against you without warning. Their betrayal exposed a generational pattern of financial sabotage that has pursued your bloodline for generations. However, the Father allowed it now so you could dismantle it before your wealth materializes. The divine encounters you have experienced in your lowest moments weren't coincidental. They were scheduled appointments where heaven deposited wisdom you will need to steward uncommon resources. While others were networking, you were receiving divine transmissions about wealth principles they cannot access. There is a breaking point I perceive clearly in your journey. A moment when the pressure became so severe you questioned everything. That moment wasn't your defeat. It was your qualification. It revealed whether you would serve the Father for his presence or just his presence. Your wilderness conditioning is nearly complete. The adversary recognizes it, which explains why assaults have intensified. Those closest to you can detect the shift even if they cannot name it. Remember, this extended preparation isn't punishment. It is because your capacity for wealth must match your character. The Father isn't merely changing your financial status. He is transforming your spiritual DNA so you can carry abundance without corruption. Your wilderness wasn't wasted. Every moment was mentoring for your approaching wealth. Beloved, the spiritual attacks intensifying around you aren't random. They are strategic. The enemy always wages his fiercest campaign when your breakthrough is nearest. These battles confirm you are carrying something heaven values and hell fears. What you are experiencing isn't merely opposition, it is invisible warfare. The pressure in your mind, the heaviness on your spirit, the sudden conflicts in relationships. These are calculated attacks, engineered to break you before your favor arrives. The Lord revealed to me that many of your supporters are actually assigned to monitor your rise. They celebrate you publicly, but compete with you privately. They claim to cheer for your success while secretly setting limits on how far they will permit you to go. The dreams and visions increasing in frequency and lucidity aren't merely nocturnal experiences. They are divine transmissions. Heaven is unveiling your authentic calling because your financial transformation is connected to kingdom purpose. Pay attention to repeated symbols and messages. They contain codes for your next season. I perceive divine interventions that rescued you from destruction. Moments when you almost made choices that would have derailed your destiny. Times when you nearly partnered with wrong people or invested in wrong opportunities. Those weren't coincidences. They were heaven's protection over your approaching wealth. There was a specific moment when heaven marked you for unprecedented financial favor. You may not have recognized it then, but there was a divine appointment, a prayer, a prophetic word, a supernatural encounter that activated this season of elevation. That marker set you apart for uncommon abundance. The warfare is most intense over your peace of mind and financial stability because the adversary knows wealth is approaching that will fund kingdom purposes. Your resources will not merely change your life. They will transform communities and break generational cycles. Remember, the level of warfare reveals the size of your calling. Common destinies face common opposition, but chosen vessels carrying uncommon wealth face uncommon attacks. Stand firm. The painful separations you have been experiencing aren't rejection. They are divine protection. The Father is strategically removing people who cannot handle your next level. Not everyone assigned to your struggle season is qualified for your success season. This separation process feels personal, but it is actually prophetic. The relationships dissolving, the invitations stopping, the sudden distance. These aren't failures. They are heaven's way of creating space for what is approaching next. The Father loves these people too much to let them become obstacles to your calling. The pruning happening in your life might feel like loss, but it is actually preparation for abundance. Every branch the Father removes creates room for greater fruit. The connections being severed are making way for divine alignments that can handle your approaching wealth without jealousy or manipulation. Some relationships were meant for a season, not a lifetime. Some connections were designed to develop you, not accompany you into your destiny. The Father's pruning process is precise, not random. He knows exactly which relationships would become toxic under the weight of your wealth. He sees which connections would transform from supportive to competitive once resources arrive. This divine sorting might feel painful now, but it is protecting you from betrayal later. It is shielding you from manipulation disguised as partnership. I perceive glimpses of your divine assignment being revealed. Random ideas, sudden interests, unexpected opportunities. These aren't coincidental. They are pieces of the puzzle showing how your wealth will serve kingdom purposes. Pay attention to what stirs your spirit, even when it doesn't make logical sense. The ancestral curses of poverty, lack, and financial sabotage that have haunted your bloodline for generations are shattering as you stand in faith. The Father is rearranging your financial DNA because you are appointed to be the pattern breaker in your family. This strategic separation isn't merely about people. It is about mindsets. The Father is separating you from limiting beliefs, poverty thinking, and scarcity mentalities that cannot coexist with abundance. Every uncomfortable confrontation with your own thoughts is actually divine intervention. Beloved, your midnight season is ending. After years of faithful prayer when nobody was watching, unexpected financial passages are beginning to open. That sudden opportunity, that surprising connection, that unusual favor, these aren't coincidences. They are the first raindrops of your approaching abundance. The Father is sending supernatural signs to confirm this shift in your season. Pay attention to repeated numbers, divine appointments, and prophetic dreams about resources and increase. Heaven is speaking a financial language over your life that requires spiritual discernment to comprehend. I must warn you about the initial test that arrives with favor. When initial increase comes, your character will be tested in 3 areas: who you tell, how you spend, and whether you honor the Father first. Many chosen ones pass the wilderness test, but fail the wealth test because they forget who brought the favor. There is a crucial decision approaching that will determine your destiny path. When financial increase begins, you will face a choice between quick satisfaction and long-term sustainability, between public recognition and private building, between using wealth for comfort or for calling. This single decision will set the course for everything that follows. The temptation will be strong to announce your breakthrough immediately. You will want to prove wrong those who doubted you. You will feel pressure to explain how the Father vindicated you. Resist this impulse. The moment you speak prematurely, you activate spiritual opposition that wouldn't have touched your silent blessing. You invite scrutiny, jealousy, and manipulation into what should remain sacred. The midnight breakthrough comes quietly like a seed pushing through soil. Those who boast at first growth often find their blessings stunted. Those who nurture it in silence see it grow beyond imagination. The Father is trusting you with uncommon resources because He has seen your faithfulness in secret. He has watched you worship when your account was empty. He has noticed your integrity when nobody was looking. Beloved, a supernatural financial increase is approaching that defies logical explanation. This isn't merely improved finances. It is a divine wealth transfer. Resources that were held by wrong stewards are being redirected to kingdom hands. Your hands. The Father is orchestrating strategic divine connections that will bring unexpected resources. People you have never met are being positioned to recognize your calling and invest in your purpose. Some will offer opportunities, others will provide funding, and a few will transfer skills you need for this new season. As favor begins to flow, hidden enemies are being exposed. Watch closely who becomes uncomfortable with your increase. Notice who tries to control your decisions once resources arrive. Observe who subtly suggests you are changing when the only thing changing is your access to abundance. This level of favor requires heightened spiritual discipline. Many can handle poverty with faith, but few can handle prosperity with humility. The approaching wealth isn't meant to elevate your lifestyle, but to advance your assignment. Every dollar carries divine purpose, and how you steward it determines whether more follows. Heaven's clear instruction for this season is complete silence. Your favor isn't for announcement, but for assignment. Not for displaying, but for deploying. Not for impressing others, but for impacting generations. The moment you broadcast what the Father is doing, you invite both human interference and spiritual opposition. This wealth transfer isn't merely financial. It is spiritual authority being transferred into your hands. Money is merely the physical manifestation of a deeper shift in your heavenly assignment. What looks like dollars and opportunities is actually influence and impact being entrusted to you. Beloved, the moment your resources increase, watch how quickly people appear. This isn't coincidence. It is the loyalty test that every blessed vessel must pass. Suddenly, family members who never called are checking on you. Old friends who disappeared are remembering your connection. Business contacts are sensing opportunity around you. The Father is allowing this influx of attention to reveal what is truly in people's hearts. Not everyone approaching you carries the same spirit. Some come with genuine support, others with hidden agendas. The difference isn't always obvious to the natural eye, which is why spiritual discernment becomes your most valuable asset in this season. You will experience painful revelation about trusted advisors. People who walked with you through the desert may not be qualified to enter your promised land. Some guided you faithfully through lack, but cannot handle being around your abundance without jealousy taking root in their hearts. This isn't a judgment on their character. It is simply a reality about spiritual capacity. Not everyone has been conditioned to celebrate another person's elevation without feeling diminished by it. You will notice subtle shifts in these relationships long before the complete break comes. Conversations that once flowed easily will feel strained. Support that once came freely will now feel conditional. Pay attention to these signals. They are the Father's early warning system, giving you time to guard your heart and protect your blessing before the separation becomes complete. Heaven is releasing divine wisdom to navigate this newfound attention. When people ask probing questions about your increase, you will feel a check in your spirit, a gentle warning to guard the details of your favor. This isn't paranoia. It is protection. Not every question deserves a complete answer. Not every curiosity merits full disclosure. Learn to speak in generalities while protecting specifics. Share testimonies of the Father's faithfulness without revealing the mechanics of His provision. This disciplined communication isn't deception. It is wisdom. Beloved, heaven is now unveiling the authentic purpose behind your wealth. This isn't random favor. It is strategic provision for kingdom assignment. The financial increase flowing into your life carries divine intent that extends far beyond your personal comfort or security. The Father is revealing generational curses you are appointed to break with these resources. For some, it is educational limitations that have plagued your family line. For others, it is health disparities that have shortened lifespans. For many, it is financial bondage that kept your ancestors in perpetual struggle. Your wealth isn't merely favor. It is breakthrough power against these ancient barriers. There is a divine blueprint being downloaded into your spirit for kingdom building. Those random ideas about businesses, ministries, community projects, and global impact aren't merely dreams. They are assignments. Pay attention to thoughts that keep returning, visions that will not fade, and burdens that grow stronger with time. These contain codes for how your wealth should flow. The Father is granting supernatural wisdom beyond your experience or education. You will find yourself making decisions about resources that surprise even you. Investing in areas you never studied, understanding financial concepts you never learned, seeing opportunities others miss completely. This isn't coincidence. It is divine enablement for your assignment. Beloved, your disciplined quiet isn't merely wisdom. It is divine protection. The Father is shielding your increase through your silence. Every favor announced prematurely faces opposition from both human jealousy and spiritual forces. Your restraint isn't hiding your light. It is guarding your assignment. The adversary is launching targeted attacks against your new abundance. Financial delays, unexpected expenses, sudden tax issues, questionable contract terms. These aren't random problems, but calculated attempts to drain what the Father is supplying. The attacks prove the authenticity of your favor, as counterfeits are rarely opposed. Heaven is granting you supernatural favor with authorities and gatekeepers. People in positions of power will approve your requests without understanding why. Officials will overlook technicalities that stop others. Decision makers will feel unusually compelled to support your vision. This favor isn't luck. It is divine positioning for kingdom purpose. There is profound power in building secretly, while others boast loudly. While many announce their intentions before taking action, you are being guided to create foundation before declaration. This approach isn't about fear, but strategic advancement. Seeds grow best in darkness before they emerge into light. Your favor follows the same pattern. Beloved, the Father is revealing hidden opposers within your inner circle. Those who smiled in your face while working against your increase. Those who claim to support your vision while secretly competing with your calling. This exposure isn't to hurt you, but to protect you as your wealth and influence expand. After years of false accusations and misrepresentation, divine vindication is arriving. People who questioned your motives, doubted your integrity, or minimized your calling will watch in silence as the Father confirms your assignment through undeniable increase. Your character will be defended not by your words, but by heaven's results in your life. A supernatural reversal of financial attacks is underway. Where the enemy created blockages, the Father is creating breakthroughs. Where sabotage caused delay, divine acceleration is creating recovery. Where others stole opportunity, double restoration is flowing back. This reversal isn't merely compensation. It is confirmation that what the Father orders, no human can halt. Heaven is orchestrating the removal of saboteurs who gained access to your vision, but carried opposing spirits. Some will leave voluntarily, suddenly uncomfortable around your authentic purpose. Others will be repositioned by circumstances beyond your control. A few will be directly confronted through divine revelation. Beloved, the Father is revealing how your wealth will affect future generations. This isn't merely about your immediate comfort or success. It is about breaking chains that have bound your bloodline for centuries. The vision being shown to you extends far beyond your lifetime, revealing how your obedience today rewrites the story of those who will carry your name tomorrow. Supernatural passages are opening to fulfill ancient promises spoken over your family line. Prayers your grandparents prayed that seemed forgotten. Declarations your ancestors made that appeared to die with them. Dreams that skipped generations waiting for someone with enough faith to carry them. Your wealth is the key that unlocks these long-awaited promises. Remember, you are not merely building wealth. You are building inheritance. Not merely financial inheritance, but spiritual legacy, character blueprints, and kingdom impact that will echo through generations yet unborn. The wealth in your hands isn't the end of your story. It is the beginning of your legacy. Every financial decision you make today is writing a chapter in your family's future. Every investment choice is creating patterns your children will follow. Every giving decision is establishing precedents your descendants will inherit. This revelation should sober you without overwhelming you. It should motivate you without paralyzing you. The Father isn't asking you to be perfect. He is asking you to be faithful. A new level of spiritual power is being released as you faithfully steward your resources. This isn't merely financial authority, but spiritual influence that makes darkness tremble. As your obedience proves trustworthy in visible realms, your authority expands in invisible dimensions. You are facing the ultimate test of your character under pressure. When favor flows abundantly, will your heart remain humble? When influence expands dramatically, will your motives stay pure? When wealth increases steadily, will your worship remain authentic? This test determines whether your authority continues expanding or begins diminishing. The spiritual authority being entrusted to you carries responsibility beyond financial stewardship. Your words now carry greater power to build or destroy. Your prayers access deeper realms of heavenly response. Your declarations shape reality more quickly than before. This authority requires heightened awareness of every thought, word, and action. Remember, true spiritual authority isn't measured by who follows you, but by who you follow. As long as you remain surrendered to divine guidance, your influence will continue expanding. The moment you begin trusting in your own wisdom, the authority begins diminishing. Before you depart, beloved, don't forget, the reality that you persisted to the conclusion of this message signifies something. Your spirit needed this. Don't walk away without joining our community. It costs nothing, but it signifies everything for the journey. The Father is guiding you through. Leave a comment saying, "I receive my legacy so heaven witnesses your acceptance of this mantle." Remember, what you acknowledge on earth becomes activated in heaven. Don't miss the divine connection waiting for you through each message. Your legacy journey has only just begun.